I mean, I go to church every single Sunday.
Nice.
Catholic church. You know, that's what I was raised in. That's what my mom believes in, and she's a heavy Catholic. But
And then sometimes there's even problems of like, yo, share your weed. Well, where's your weed? I've been smoking you out for 3-4 days. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
because
yo.
it gets tricky. Because like, when is it too much when you ask for weed and it's like there's no where's that line?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I can't even say I've done that. You know what I'm saying? And like,
Are you going to church or are you going to hell?
weed, I love weed. Weed's good. You got any weed right now? For a bit, start drinking, doing heroin, crystal meth, do the real drugs. No, I'm just kidding. Oh shit!
Man, this guy's a fucking savage.
Oh shit! Right? They understand. You're not ready for this.
At what age did you realize that you wanted to do tagging? It's like there comes a time when you're like, oh, okay, like I tag my notebook or I tag this desk, and then now I want to tag something bigger where people can see it, but they don't know who it is because I remain anonymous.
Yeah, man. I was tagging. My friend got me into tagging like middle summer of 8th grade.
Yeah.
From then on, just kind of start tagging a little bit here and there,
Yeah.
and then before you know it, you know what I mean. You realize that you could get like a little bit of fame and respect through that,
Mhm.
and you're like, oh wow, you're just not just riding the street. You actually get recognition.
Yeah.
So that's when it becomes more serious, and you're like, oh, I wonder where this could go. You know what I'm saying? And then, yeah, from then on, you just do it till you do it.
Okay. But at what age did you start doing it?
Well, let's see. Well, how old was I? Like, what, 14?
Okay.
And then I didn't get serious till I was 16.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then from then on, Cup of Joe started in 2013.
Okay. Yeah.
And then pretty much till now,
Yeah.
So 2013.
I really like Cup of Joe because I like coffee. So
Hey.
it's something that just attracts me.
Hey, you know what? And from there, let me just go ahead and say that's pretty much where I did it. I went through, I stopped writing for like 2-3 years.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I need to jump back into this, but I need to do it in a way where, people are going to react positively. So I went through a lot of things like, what do people like? You know what I mean? I was like, people like, like just random inanimate objects, you know what I'm saying, that would relate to everybody. Well, eventually, I ended up with coffee. And then that was the one that stuck, you know what I'm saying? And everybody likes coffee, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah,
And
man. I love
even
coffee.
people that don't do graffiti, so that's pretty much where I went.
I'm not the type of person to just drink black coffee. I'm not there yet. But I think eventually I will, though.
Yeah. And the thing about black, just black coffee, sugar, just having a little bit. Because once it's black, it's already like concentrated as you're going to get it, unless you try to get it more, So you don't even need to drink a lot. You drink a little bit, like almost like 2-3 shots worth of it. And it's going to be kind of nasty, but it's not going to be like us having like a whole cup of black coffee. You're just like, the whole thing. So you just have a little bit, and you're just kind of like,
Oh, so it's
And
kind
then
of like
before you know it,
kind of like liquor. It's like
so
it's gonna taste like shit, but you still
Yeah.
do it because all right. So let's take a shot.
Cheers, brother.
All right, you can face that way. Or something.
That's cool.
All right. You got it? Yeah. Ah man,
See some of that
Just-
squirt.
nasty as fuck. I think it's a. Oh, I got it. Yeah. Yeah, man.
I ain't scared, man.
Man, it's just fucking nasty.
I chase it.
Yeah. But we all act like it's yummy, like it's good, like we love it. Hell no, this shit tastes fucking nasty. But it gives me the effect I want, so I'm good.
Woo! That was hot.
Ah man, it just sends a tingle up my spine and shit.
Yeah, pretty much, man. That's tough right there.
Oh fuck yeah.
I don't think, the last time I took a shot.
Yeah.
Take a shot for Harambe. He took one for you. Huh?
Hell yeah, man.
All right, he just did, right? I'll be taking a few more for you, brother. Don't worry.
Hell yeah.
Last time I took a shot was probably like 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
And other than that, I don't really take shots, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I don't fuck with it.
I mean, do you drink something else or what?
No,
what's the
I
deal?
mean, I fuck with vodka. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I drink liquor, I drink vodka.
Yeah.
Vodka. I don't know why. I could take that down straight, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Anyway, just like, I'm not saying it's going to do good for me. I can't, like, handle it well. You know what I'm saying? If I could just take it.
Mm.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, no, for me, my first alcoholic drink was vodka. It was UV vodka. And I took it in Las Vegas. And it's something funny that your first, I mean, for me, that your first alcoholic drink really sticks with you. I really like the smell. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just me, but it's like a fruity UV vodka.
Yeah, they always have flavors.
And it's like, for some reason, I never drink it, but whenever I smell it, I'm like, this takes me back.
Yeah.
From the first time. Is that with you or nah?
Yeah, definitely. And, definitely, you know what I'm saying? I got to agree. And especially with drinks like that, like, you know, anything like kind of with the taste, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I remember all those Smirnoff vodkas, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That say kind of like the same. That's pretty much what I remember, you know.
What was your first drink? Do you know? Or
Oh man, my first drink? Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to say my first drink for sure
some moonshine or?
No, it was actually King Cobra. Oh no, it was Mickey's. It was Mickey's, a 40 of Mickey's.
Yeah.
And I would drink Mickey's for like the first couple of weeks. Then I drank King Cobras, and I would just mix, you know, Mickey's and King Cobras.
That's some classy ass shit.
Thanks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But it's like I tried it once and it gives you a really nice effect. So I feel it.
You just gotta be cold too, you know what I mean? Because you know it is malt liquor. It tastes like crap, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
But you know when you're young and have no money, you go like there, you know.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't want to drink too bad because I didn't even go for that 211. It's just gross.
What's the 211?
Fucking nasty ass beer, fucking bum beer.
Bum beer?
It's like high gravity, like 12%. It just tastes like vodka and beer mixed together.
Oh yeah.
That's what it tastes like.
Oh man, I can't imagine that combination.
You know, people.
Shit.
You know, what I mean, people swear they could. I mean, there's some people, of course, they could drink one. You know what I mean, and mix it with it else. I cannot drink that shit to save my life.
Fuck.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
yeah,
Mm.
it's gross. I actually have one of my last 211 stories. It
Yeah.
was years ago. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm like, you know, like mid-20s. But, you know, this was like when I was 19 and I learned not to, you know what I mean? I had to have 211 after this. I like had a warm 211.
Yeah.
And I was like, I could drink this. You know what I'm saying? Trying to show I crack it. And I just chug it. I'm doing it. Oh my God. You know?
Yeah.
Don't stop. And I just keep doing it.
Yeah.
As soon as I stop,
Yeah.
I did it.
Yeah.
As soon as I stopped, it just shoots out.
What the
like
fuck?
a hose. Like automatic.
Like the fucking Exorcist
Yeah,
guy?
and I'm just
Oh,
looking at it
shit.
like I'm not even tripping. I'm like, oh my God, I'm really doing this. You know what I mean? Like, what do I expect? You know? And I just shot it all out. Oof.
Ah, shit.
Anyway, though, after that, I was like 19. I was like, well, no more 211 for me.
You're scarred for life from
Yeah,
that?
yeah, pretty much.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I was like, I'll stick to Mickey's.
Yeah.
Cobra and weed. You know what I'm saying?
Mickey's Cobra and Weed, man. That sounds like a song right there. It's
Yeah,
like Pussy
it does.
Money Weed, Mickey's Cobra's Weed.
All right, malt liquor and weed and shit, right?
Hell yeah.
There you go. That's a song I want to hear about.
Oh,
you
fuck
know?
yeah. Yeah. Hey, but I mean, you trying to fuck with music? You still trying to fuck around, or what's the deal?
Fucking music. Yeah, I mean, I still do. You know, what I mean, I do drums.
Yeah.
It's pretty much I've been doing a lot of drums,
Mm.
and then that's pretty much it actually. Just drums. If I do music,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'll play with my friends. Will invite me to go to the studio.
Yeah.
And they always have like a song ready
Mm.
that I could jump on. Hey man, you want to, you know, da, da, da. Yeah, sure. And then like mess around and like you want to do something.
Mm.
Sure, and like, here, play to this. That's right, and we work on that for a while. And it's always cool, you know what I'm saying? That's fun. But nothing
Yeah.
serious. Like I said, I'm in a band. I can't say I do it on daily, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I still got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, man? You know, you
Yeah.
play anything besides you're doing the beats and stuff?
Oh yeah, I mean, I got guitars. I got 2 guitars, but fuck, I can't. I mean, I could play chords, but I'm not really good at guitar. I'm kind of good at piano, but you know, like right now, it's like I have the fantastic opportunity to start learning to play music and shit. You know, it's weird because I play for the church choir in Guadalupe.
Okay.
Yeah, like sometimes I play guitar, but I'm starting to
Wow.
play piano, and but you know, for the most part, I sing for the choir. Yeah, it's a really bad
Oh,
choir.
no
It's not that we have a really because it's the mass.
Sure, it's not that bad.
Hell yeah, man. Okay.
Yeah,
fucking
not bad, man.
shot.
All right.
Yeah,
You know. But anyways, yeah. How long you been doing that for? That sounds intense.
It's almost been a year. It's gonna be a year, maybe by June.
That's it. I'm gonna save it.
Let's cheers to that.
All right.
You gonna say- well, okay, yeah,
Yeah, I'll save it a little bit. Let it set in.
Yeah,
you know,
sometimes
we
you
just
gotta
had
let
2
it
shots.
soak in some energy and
Yeah,
shit.
we had 2 shots already. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you know, we had 3 straight shots. It's gonna go from here
Yeah.
to over here, and we like.
Hell
No,
yeah.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, we can't be belligerent. And it's funny because I try to, whenever I buy alcohol, I try to buy the minimum because I know, like, if I keep pouring one, I just pour another and another. So it's like I'm
Yeah.
trying to find my stability in that shit.
Yeah.
And so that's why I try to buy, that's why I keep it minimum. That's why I bought this little tiny bottle. I don't know
Yeah.
if you can see this shit, but yeah. Wait, I gotta see this. If this is recording. Yeah, it's recording. Yeah, because you know what happened last time is I was with Jordan and fuck my video stopped, this shit stopped, so I had to cut it and just it wasn't as good as I wanted to be, but every time I'm trying to improve and shit.
No, that's cool. That's cool though, man.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, just like you said, just hanging out. Shit happens. Technology. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, so let me go back to the story. Yeah, so like I play guitar or piano or sing at the church choir. It's a really crappy choir, but I love it, and it's really good. You know, we do what we can, and we're trying to make it bigger. So if anyone has free time and they're a musician or an artist or singer, even if you're a crappy singer, like just come and talk to us at the 6:30 mass at Guadalupe, and just like, you know, just come in and join us. And it's like I had to like step out of my way just to come there and tell them, hey, like I wanted to sing, but I wanted to like also play guitar because I felt like they were lacking. And then it's like, well, they welcomed me with open arms, and eventually I started playing guitar, and it's awesome, man. It's like we're not the best. We're like the underdog. We're like the kind of like the lowest choir when it comes to church, because kind of nobody goes to that mass, because it's like the afternoon. Who the fuck wants to go to the mass at 6:30 p.m. when it's Sunday? You wanna chill, relax. Oh, well, I mean Sunday, like there's no traffic, and you kind of want to relax.
Yeah,
and chill,
I guess so. You know, 6:30. I mean, I understand. People, you know, usually end up going either really early for that, right?
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
just though, but that's pretty cool though. You know what I'm saying? At least you're doing something. You know, that's pretty sick. You know what I'm saying? Being in the choir, that sounds pretty dope.
Thank you.
I can't even say I've done that. You know what I'm saying? And,
Are you going to church or are you going to hell? I'm fucking
church.
I'm fucking no.
I'm on church.
I don't give.
No, don't shut me down. No. Yeah, speaking of that, I was actually in the church my family goes to. They actually wanted me to play some percussion and stuff as well.
Oh yeah.
But there's no like musicians out there wanting me to be the first musician. Like, yo, you know, get on the drum, get on something.
Man. You're taking the weight.
And then I was like, yo, you know, it was cool at first, but then I realized what they wanted me to do, and I was like, yo, it's gonna sound weird them singing all these songs and just on drums. It's not gonna be like, yo, it'd be easier if there's a guitarist, you know what I'm saying? But I don't do guitar, and I had to let them down, you know. I'm like, yo, I can't do it, you know what I'm saying? And they're like, no, I'll let them down, but yeah, they asked me, and I was like, you know, I can't, you know. And they're like, oh, but yeah, that would be pretty fun, you know what I mean? Something to look into, you know, like now that you're doing, you know, you say you do something like that, I'm like,
yeah, even if you just know the basic minimum, sometimes if the group needs it, it's just like you just come in there and just do your thing, and in one way or another you can improve the choir. If you believe you can, then you can. You know.
Yeah, that'd be cool. You know what I mean? I was like, that's something to talk about.
Yeah. And I'll be honest here. I'll say it straight that, like, I mean, I go to church every single Sunday. Nice. Catholic church. You know, that's what I was raised in. That's what my mom believes in, and she's a heavy Catholic. But like, it just doesn't make any, like, it doesn't add up. I don't believe in everything. And eventually, I came in a point in my life where I'm like no, but it's not for me. And I just like I went towards a different path, and that's why this podcast is called Woke as Fuck. Yeah. Because it's like, you know, just fuck it, just anything, you know. And it's like fucking, like, my older brother, he's a Buddhist. Yeah, so hella Buddhist, the fucking figurines and shit, and pictures all around. So I was like I'll fuck with anything. So
yeah, there you go. Yeah, right. As long as it doesn't really like mess with your beliefs, you know. Someone has another beliefs, you know.
Yeah, man. It's like I don't like it when people just try to force your belief into what they believe. It's not right, you know. You gotta let them discover it for themselves, you know.
Yeah, and exactly. That's funny. That's cool that you say that because like I said, you know, my family goes to this church and stuff. I go once in a while, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Not all crazy because, you know what I mean, like, I believe I'm going to be a bad influence to everybody there, you know what I'm saying? Like, I be saying some fucked up shit, dude, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And, like, even though I try to cover my mouth, you know, it comes out, and I'm like, they'll be looking at me like, sorry, I didn't know you guys didn't see that. That's funny. Saying some fucked up ass jokes, you know, I could imagine at church. Yeah. But anyways, but yeah, this guy, you know, the guy tried to talk to me about, like, all this religion. Like, yo, man, he basically knows what I do, doing graphing and, like, smoking weed, and I'm always going out and shit. But, you know, I'm taking care of my stuff. But anyways, like, yeah, I was talking to him, and he was trying to force this stuff on me, you know what I mean? And I think it kind of worked, you know what I'm saying? I think I might start reading the Bible, you know? He literally gave it to me, you know what I'm saying? He's like, here. And I was like, you know, I don't want it, man, you know?
Yeah.
I believe in religion and everything, you know? I believe, you know. But, like, I just, you know, I'm doing my thing. You know what I'm doing, you know? Come on, you know? All right, but here's the truth, you know? All right,
he's trying to push that shit on you.
Good guy.
He's
so,
like,
you know
he's like a salesman for Jesus.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do, you know, he was very good, you know, that I'm going to have to start reading it. At least I can say I started, you know? But, yeah, anyways, yeah, you know what I mean? And, all jokes aside, religion is kind of, it's good and bad, like you said, you know what I mean? There's those people that take it too far, you know what I'm saying? And, like, for me, I started talking to that guy, and I was like, it's one of those things to use sometimes when you need to slow down in life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like for some people, they're like, oh, and I guess I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was talking to that guy, and to be honest, it made me want to stop smoking weed. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, do you think weed is bad, or I mean, does it benefit you?
Weed. I
or-
love weed. Weed's good. You got any weed right now?
I-
No, I'm just kidding. No.
Let me some weed too. Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I smoke weed every day in my life. I smoke weed every day for like 5-6 years of my life now.
Yeah.
Actually, I think last week, it was my first week. I went 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I went my first day, 24 hours without smoking weed in
Oh,
like
man,
5
yeah.
years. You know what I mean? After that, I
Yeah.
started smoking weed again.
What? Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, well, yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's hard to just like, because it becomes a lifestyle, and I've
Yeah,
been there where
hell
it's like
yeah.
you smoke in the morning, you smoke in the
Fuck
afternoon,
yeah.
you smoke in the evening, and it's like every single time there's an event, you just gotta do it. So,
Yeah, like they say, you know what I mean? Like, once you start smoking, you want to smoke before anything, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
like other smokers will be like, yeah, they'll see it as cool, but when you're doing that with people that don't smoke,
Yeah.
it's like you're about to go with, you're hanging out with a girl that don't smoke,
Mhm.
and then she wants to go to the movies with you.
Yeah.
You smoke and have a blunt right before, and then you meet up with her and you hella reek. It's like, oh, do you have to smoke? You know what I mean? Like, you weren't gonna have fun with me only. You know what I mean? Like. And then it's like, it's not a problem to me, but the other girl ends up seeing it as like, oh, you had to smoke before you had to chill with me. Like,
Yeah.
well, I'm not enough. You know what I mean?
What?
And then
Oh,
in
they get
general,
all-
people see it
yeah.
that way as well when you're hanging out with friends and shit. Like, yo, I told you we're going to come out here and hang out. Why'd you have to smoke? They go, I always smoke. You know me. You know what I mean? Like, don't take it personal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh, whatever, bro. You know what I mean? But,
I feel it. Yeah.
but that doesn't stop me from smoking. You know what I mean? They love my friends still understand and shit.
Yeah.
You know?
You stick to your ground, and you just like
Yeah,
keep on with it, man.
Yeah. So
That's good, man.
But check it out, man. As you get older, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's just me, you know what I'm saying? But I get tired of being burnt the fuck out, dude. Especially smoking every day. I wake up, I do my thing, you know what I mean? Take my son to school, come back and just smoke.
Yeah.
Pass out, wake up, and like smoke again. You know what I mean? And, like, that's pretty much a routine. Whenever you can, just smoke, even if it's like a few bowls, and it gets tiring, man.
Mhm.
But and then after that, you hang out with your friend, and you smoke more. And then sometimes there's even problems of like, yo, share your weed. Well, where's your weed? I've been smoking you out for 3-4 days. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
because it
yo.
gets tricky. Because
Yeah, and-
like when is it too much when you ask for weed, and it's
Yeah.
like there's no, where's that line?
Yeah, so after, there's just too many rules, so many guidelines.
Yeah.
But, all that stuff, you know what I mean? Going out to smoke and shit, it's tiring, dude. You know what I mean?
You have your club card, or
I used to. I had it for like a few years straight, but eventually I just decided not to. I only had it to go to HempCon. That was like twice a year. And I just like go high and drunk and just like, I literally go steal shit.
what?
I like go to HempCon, hang out,
Yeah.
walk around, and then like, all right, time to steal shit. You just go ahead and getting hella stuff, some for free that you're already handing out. Anyways,
Yeah, like I heard a lot about HempCon that they just kind of hand out free shit.
yeah, they do, you know what I'm saying?
How was your experience with HempCon? Like?
Dude, HempCon is great.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I actually want to get my cannabis card again this year just to go. I haven't gone in like 2 years.
What month is that?
There's two, and they always saying there's always one in like springtime. I think I'm not sure if there's one coming up.
Yeah.
There should be one coming up, and then there's one like in the beginning, mid of the year, and then
Yeah.
there's one at the end of the year.
Mm.
Yeah, so
Okay.
yeah, basically, so just in case you miss one or two there, yeah. So I used to go to like 2 fucking HempCons and shit 1 year and shit or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I really want to go, but every time that happens, I don't have my card. I'm broke as fuck. It's just,
Yeah.
the universe doesn't want me to go there, man.
Yeah,
There's
man.
too much weed and too much to enjoy and shit.
Yeah, you're right though, man. I had my first hemp ale there.
Hemp
So
ale.
yeah, weed
like,
beer.
What? Did you mix that shit up?
It was like $10. I was like, yo, $10 for a beer.
Yeah.
Man, I want to try it though. And I looked down and I found a $10 bill.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
What?
And I'm like, I'm about to go get a beer. And I walk over to the, hey, I'm gonna get an ale. And I'm walking out. Yeah, that was fun.
Somehow it's like everything was like set up for you to get that ale, man.
Hell yeah. So, but yeah, those times were cool and shit. But now I just want to stop though. I stopped smoking for a bit, start drinking, doing heroin, crystal meth, do the real drugs, and then go back to weed. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just kidding. No.
I was like-
Oh shit.
I was like, damn, this guy's a
No.
fucking savage.
Oh shit, right?
Yeah. I mean, it is possible to do hard drugs and just come back to your level. It's really hard if you're doing harder drugs. It really is. But I've had my experience with Molly, with shrooms, LSD, and it's amazing.
You
but
had LSD?
yeah, I've
Yo.
only done it once, and it was a crazy experience.
I haven't done that shit.
You ever done it?
No way.
It's hard to find a plug. Mine was my old roommate from college, and but he stopped supplying it, so like I don't even know where to get it. You know, shout out if anyone knows where to get it. Hey, please hit the line up. Hit either this guy or me, because it really is a truly it's an experience that really reveals to you a lot about yourself and this world and nature and shit. So it's a highly metaphysical and productive drug, but you could use it for bad reasons. You could just like just like fuck up like any other drug. But
yo, that's cool.
In the right state of mind, you could have a lot of insightful feelings and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I did shrooms, a good amount of times.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. You know what I mean?
How was your experience with shrooms?
I had for a whole about a month and a half straight.
Yeah.
I would do it like every weekend. So I wouldn't do it every day, every weekend. I was getting shrooms already like every couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And I'd share them with friends and then do it myself.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, the guy was like, "Yo, man, you're the only person buying them from me, dude."
What?
I was like, really? Like, you want to buy this whole jar off me for $35?
What the
And I'm like, what do you? Is this a kind of joke? And he's like, you know what I mean? So it was like a big ass jar, like filled with God knows how many eighths.
What?
And then I got like $35 right off top, and I gave it to him. He's like, here you go, all you.
How come he sold it on the like so low? What was the deal with that?
Like I said, I was going for him for a week. He probably had it for a long ass time. You know what I'm saying?
He just didn't like the experience or something.
He was trying to sell it. He was trying to slang him, but he didn't have any customers.
Yeah.
You know, he probably sold like once every whatever. So I started coming along.
Yeah.
And he's like, dude, you've been buying them off me. Like, you're the only one. I really have been buying off you for like 2 months on and off. You know?
Yeah.
And that must be a long time. So he was really desperate to get them off. Anyways, I got a whole jar of them for like. So I was like, well. You know what I mean? I started eating right off tops, and then every other week
crazy.
I would do like, you know what I mean, like go to a party, take some shrooms,
Mm-hmm.
take some shrooms before the party, and then you know what I'm saying. So take shrooms before anything, pretty much.
Yeah, you know. So I know, like, I live in San Jose, and so do you, and we live by the hills, and there's a lot of cows over there. And so I've been thinking that, you know, of course, mushrooms come from the sacred cow.
You gotta go ask them like you did last time.
Yeah, post that shit on Instagram. Because I've been.
You didn't ask them enough. You were persistent. Right?
I wasn't on their level. You know, I feel like maybe if you reach on the level, they'll tell me like
they understand.
Like,
you're not ready for this.
Yeah. It's been more than a year, and so I mean, I've been thinking about just going to the hills and trying to like, you know, investigate the poop and trying to like find it, but I don't know. There's just a lot of setbacks because I don't know how. What if I find it? Do you know anything of that? Or
my friends used to do it all the time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I went once with them. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know, I tried their shrooms as well when I was young. So you basically go. It's got to be when it's raining.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's raining, and like it's been raining for a while. Probably like, you know, this last couple, like say last season, right? The last couple of fucking weeks it was pouring.
Yeah.
And that's when you go, and then like it's raining, it stops raining. Then you know the poop dries down, and it starts raining again, and it stops. So the moisture and dryness. Eventually, you just gotta go. Like, okay, it's not raining right now. I'm gonna go, boom, and you gotta book it over there and like really look around. And yeah, that's pretty much the season to go look around. So when it's raining, as soon as it stops, head over to the mountains and look at the poop. You know what I'm saying? And like you gotta obviously keep going back and forth throughout that season.
Yeah.
And eventually you're gonna start seeing them, and then you're gonna be like, boom, perfect. And then before you know it, you have like probably not too much.
Yeah.
But you're gonna have some.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Man, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, man. Anywhere there's cows, dude. Modesto area, like, you know, all those Napa Valley areas, there's cows, man.
Oh, there's hella cows over there,
shrooms,
man.
bro. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, different kinds. That's where a lot of the plugs get them shit too. At least the people that I know. You know what I mean? And I'm like, that makes sense, I guess. You know what I mean? But
I'm trying to see like maybe in the Fremont or San Jose area, like what's the possibility of that? I mean, maybe because they're not as many cows in San Jose than there is in all these other cities. Like I think your way. What was the other city you said?
Yeah, you're right.
So
It's
I'm like
just
I don't.
in that Napa Valley, Modesto area, Fresno, just in that section, there's so many cows.
Yeah.
Shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I need to go over there to get some shrooms now, thinking about it. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, fuck that. For shrooms, man, I need to take off a whole 8 hours, man. You know what I mean? Take a whole eighth, boom. Because you know what I mean? I can't be around my family doing that shit.
Oh no, man, it's really bad. It's just, I mean, even though like, I mean, you know, it's not bad for you, but it's like, because you're trying to live your life, but then it's really bad in front of family and stuff. It's just that's why I had to move out, because it's like I smoke weed and I drink, and it's like, And I don't even do it a lot. I just do it just to chill, and it's like my mom's always tripping, so it's really bad in front of, especially your mom.
Right? It sucks having respect. It sucks having respect for your family. Yeah.
Yeah, we have respect.
Like,
we're
God damn it.
Yeah, we may not be much, or at least we're noble people
Yeah,
in some sense.
There you go. You know what I mean?
We
Have
try.
respect for your family. You know what I'm saying? People around you.
Yeah.
Shit, man. Oh shit, I love this song. What is this? Fucking 2 Chainz on here with the Migos and shit.
I don't want to play too.
Dog
I'll play
Night.
it low key because it's like if YouTube hears it, they're gonna cut the shit off.
Oh
so.
yeah.
so,
Wow, I mean,
just keep it
I
chill.
mean, yeah, I mean, I heard that song before. That's not on right now.
Mm.
No, I'm just kidding. But fucking H. Yo,
All right, yeah. This cheers to this shit. Woo.
cheers, brother.
Ah man. Hey, so what are you doing tonight? Are you gonna turn up or what's the deal?
Need this?
I mean, it's Friday. It's St. Patrick's Day. Where the fuck's your green, man?
Shit.
I don't. Hey, there we go.
You have green on my hat?
Yeah.
Let me just slip it up for a second. It is St. Patrick's Day. You know what? I had totally forgot.
Yeah.
I forget about all holidays.
Yeah.
Until the day, of the holiday.
Mhm.
And be like, but yeah, I'm gonna hang out downtown today. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna go fucking. Oh, the new Fuse Lounge is out.
Mhm.
It opened up like last weekend,
Oh yeah.
and it's cracking. It's like a nice ass bar, fucking, you know what I mean, club lounge thing going on.
Yeah,
And it's it's free to get in.
Yeah.
So even if you're broke, pre-game it, go inside, and it's cracking as fuck.
What?
Another
No,
place to
no
go
entry
to.
charge or something?
Nope.
Mm.
Nope, you know what I mean? It's cracking, you know what I'm saying? Not that I mind, but it's always cool to have a fucking another new spot downtown at no cover fee.
Hell
It's
yeah.
hella cracking, yo. It's like, yo.
Mm.
Yeah. So that's pretty much where I'm gonna get hit first, and then, it's downtown, man. I'm just gonna go fucking anywhere just to get drunk and shit.
Ah, fuck yeah.
I mean, I'm already buzzing. Dude, off these 3 shots, I'm fucking doing it, you know?
Woo.
You
Yeah.
got a little nice buzz and shit.
Oh hell yeah, man.
Yeah, you got anything planned for St. Patrick's Day?
St. Patty's. No, not really. And but if something happens, I'll see what's up. But for the most part, like I've been down here. I've been solo, man. I'm just like, like I used to hang out with people and all that shit, and it was pretty good. But then it's just like, I don't know, just like because I started focusing on myself now, just trying to do shit and just trying to find my place in life. And it's like part of it is to do this podcast and just to talk to people and shit, talk to people that are genuine and shit, and see where it goes, because I love doing this kind of stuff. I love talking to people, but then I'm so secluded, man. It's like I barely, how people say they're antisocial and shit.
Yeah.
So it's like to some degree, just because I know what the deal is with people. It's like it's really complicated with people, and it's like people aren't perfect, and it's like, and it's like at this point I know what I want with like relationships and people, and so when I see that, I know like there's gonna be something that's really buggy or something that I can't fix, and I just don't talk to. And I try to see that. I don't know what if I'm being too picky and shit. Just like even with people, I don't know.
I mean, sometimes you gotta be, you know what I'm saying? Maybe, maybe, there's a certain time to be picky and stuff and understand, like you say, you already tried hanging out with so many people all the time.
Yeah.
And you realize what you realize and shit.
Yeah.
That, you're only good with certain kind of people. And then, like, yeah, you know what I mean? Maybe, boom, you're like, oh, no, you gotta be picky, Because, yeah, that's pretty much what I do, too. Like, sometimes you just can't talk about certain things and with certain people. You kind of learn that, and you're like, okay, who could I talk to this? I like talking about this. This person likes talking about that. I'm gonna go with this person.
Yeah. We try to build a relationship based off like complementary things, and it's really hard to find that nail. And sometimes, like when you find good buddies, just like stick with them. And if you guys can make it work, by all means. But yeah, like it's a crazy world out there, and right now, like I feel like I'm. Like it's my journey is just taking me to like to crazy places, but I feel like right now, like I feel this year is like fucking amazing, man. Like for one thing, I'm able to have this. I could never have this in my mom's house. It just wouldn't work out. But last year was shit, man. Harambe died.
Yeah, man. Don't even remind me, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit, no.
Yeah, man. Like last year was. I mean, to be honest, like just like to be more sincere, Man, last year was shit, man. I wasn't feeling it. I don't know what it was, but some people had a good year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Of course, it wasn't.
Chance the Rapper had a good year. He was like,
He's on fuck at least, right?
yeah. I think somebody's having a good year for all of us, you know. So, I tried having a good year, but last year was shit. This year, I'm feeling the beat for this year, so it's good.
Yeah, definitely, bro. I know what you mean. You know, I don't know. 2016 was actually, that's funny that you say, because it was a really good year for me. You know what I'm saying? All year.
Wait. I want to ask you, since you're here, of course, Cup of Joe. So, do you want to tell any plans for Cup of Joe for this year? What's the motion?
Yeah.
Like, you know, because part of it is to promote your brand and stuff.
Yeah, definitely, brother. You know what I'm saying? And that, you know, like I said, definitely last year was a good year for that. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I was able to paint a lot and just do a lot of graph. You know.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not saying more than a lot of people, but I just enough for myself. That was fun. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, I did a lot of street stuff, you know what I'm saying? A lot of legal graph.
Yep.
And that was really cool. You know, I didn't really get caught, you know what I mean? I had a good time. So, you know what I mean? Actually, I did get caught like 3 times.
Oh, yeah?
But I didn't get tickets. So that's the whole other thing.
Did they arrest you, or how does that go down when you get caught?
Dude, when I get caught, I'm just going to give, like, brief descriptions of when I get caught. And
for sure,
This is the last 3 times, actually. That's how it went, pretty much. You know, I'm literally, like, drunk. 2 times it was downtown. So I'm downtown, like, just fucking walking around, catching, you know what I mean, tags and this and that. And a cop just saw me, dude, like, in the middle of my tag. And I'm, like, looking at him while tagging us. And I'm just like, nope, time to stop. And he just, like, looks at me. He's like, come on, come here. And I just walked. I already knew. So I just walked and I put my hands behind my back. And then I walked towards him. He locked me up. You know, he locked my, he got my, you know, he's like, all right.
It was a cop, right? Yeah.
Sheriff.
Oh, shit.
And
those are the worst, huh?
Yeah, and that's what they say. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. You know, New York PD and shit. No, I'm all San Jose PD and shit. Fucking sheriffs and shit that they don't, you know, hella nice sometimes. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, you know, it's just about being I'm hella square, bro.
What do you mean?
So anyways, I'm arrested and shit, you know what I mean? They're like, you know, cuffed, I guess. Yeah. And I just hella like, yo, man, I don't do this, bro. You know what I mean? I just wanted to be fucking cool and do some graffiti, dude. I don't know what I'm doing, man. Yeah. Come on, you know what I mean? You think I want to do this right now? And then, you know, I really do that, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm a graffiti, dude. What are you talking about? You know what I mean? And like, anyways, I end up being really cool with them. So, I'm sorry, man. You know what I mean? I know I fucked up. You could take me to jail. I understand. Well, and they like feel bad. You know what I mean? No, you know, I'm sorry. No, don't be sorry, man. It's your job. I should be sorry. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know, you're a cool guy. Hey, you're pretty cool yourself, dude. You know what I mean? And before you know it, I'm free. And I was like, just, you know what I mean? We're going to give you a call. You might get a ticket. If not, then you're free. You're set. All right, have a good night. Just watch out, bro. And I just think, all right, have a good night, officer.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. It goes pretty chill. As long as you're not like, yo, fuck you, man. I'm not telling you what I write down. I mean, you don't tell them, but you don't tell them you're not going to tell them. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it chill. Avoid shit, you know? Just keep it as normal as you can. And, you know, they're people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But, at the end of the day, yeah.
Yeah, so...
And what I have to say about that is that if you keep it calm, then they'll be all right. And one of the things that kind of makes conflict is that people resist, and it's really unfortunate. I don't say like all cops are good, but the balance is sometimes off. But I'm glad, you know. Oh, what I was gonna say is that keeping peace with the officers while they arrest you, that's a fucking art, man. And I guess you mastered it, man. If you could keep it chill with a cop, then that's hella sick, man.
Hell yeah, man. You know, it's obviously you don't say too much, you don't say too little. Just kind of avoid you know what I mean? Avoid just making them feel stupid. They're people. You don't want to make them feel stupid. People don't like being felt stupid. You can't lie to them too much. Yeah. Because you know you're lying. But if you don't want to lie, you know, be too honest because you're going to incriminate yourself. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, you know what I mean?
Man, just the right touch, man.
That's
a fucking art, man. I feel like because, I'll tell you my experience with a cop. This one time it was Sunday. It was in the morning. I got breakfast from Taco Bell. And I parked in this place where technically it's not a parking, but technically you're not obstructing the road, right? Yeah. And I'm under some shade, so I'm chilling, and this sheriff comes out of nowhere. And then he comes up and he's all like, he pulls me over, he asks for my ID, and so I had to give it to him. And I'm really like frustrated because I'm trying to, like, I'm not hurting anybody. And I'm just like there's like I'm not really standing out. I'm just parked here in this little place by Alum Rock on the side of the road, and it's like no one's gonna. I'm not gonna mess with anyone, and no one's gonna mess with me. So it's weird that they use their resources to one. Okay, there's one cop, and then he calls for backup. After I give my ID, he calls for backup, and then another backup comes in. So there's 3 sheriff cops that are within my vicinity, and they're just. They're trying to make sure that everything's all right with me. I'm like,
3
what?
cops?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm just chilling, drinking my coffee. And so I'm like, so I just, even as they do this thing, I'm finishing my breakfast. I'm like, fuck it. And then I know that I could be a dick. I could just say like, what the fuck is going on? But I know that's not going to go good.
Oh, yeah.
It's unfair but here's the thing. It's unfair that they do this to me. It's like, you could be like, catching me like people that are really messed up.
Yeah.
But instead they go after me. But at the other end, it's like, they're protecting the city. So it's like, I gotta let them check me and I don't trip. So it's like,
yeah.
And the problem is, when that balance is off, that's when things like, that Mexican kid who got pulled by the cop. You heard of that in LA?
Yeah, I did.
Oh man, just shit. Devastating like that happens because it's like there's an uneven balance, and unfortunately things like that happen. So like, even though I really do like cops, but sometimes it's just some common sense has to be used.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Cops, it's just, it is their job. You know what I mean. Like you say, people. It's just people are people. You know what I'm saying. Unfortunately, there's gonna be some bad people or good people with bad tempers. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And you never know. This guy might be a really cool cop. He probably let hella people go. That you know what I mean. Like we're like, yo, you know what? You're a good person. You just fucked up a little. You never know, shit like that. But then all of a sudden, some shit happened, and now he's a bad cop. You know what I mean? And true colors really came out.
Yeah.
When he did a really good job at hiding it during his job, but out of it now everything's exposed. So he's fucking his life up. I really, I understand. I mean, this shit happens. You know what I'm saying? I really don't talk about cops and shit anymore because I wasn't in that situation. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like you said, I've been in situations where like I've been a kid and this cops want to like tackle me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, and I just chill as fuck. And then
you've had, you've had like injustice on you, or what's the deal?
Nah, dude. I had a lot of cops stop me for so many reasons, bro.
Like valid reasons or
valid and invalid.
Okay.
And even at that, they're valid reasons, but I'm lying to them a little, which is why I'm let go. So I lied and like, yo, they could really, they're mad. They come at me hella mad because they know I'm like, yo, you just did this, and they're ready to give me a ticket. They're people. I seen you do this, and I'm like, no, I didn't. They're getting pissed off because you're lying, and that's when they start getting kind of mad. But as long as you keep it chill, like I've never had like nobody have physical like fucking attack me and shit and like beat me down. They've caught me doing like tagging. They've caught me like running away. But as long as okay, I'm sorry, man. You got me. Just you really got me, dude. You know what I mean? You really got me. I'm not gonna. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, you know what I mean. They actually, they actually chill. You can't be like fuck, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. I can't say I've had any injustice. So that's why maybe I haven't. I keep it chill, man. I understand I'm doing wrong. People gotta understand they're doing wrong when they're doing wrong.
Yeah.
Sometimes people steal and they get caught and they try to act like the victim because what the fuck, man? I didn't steal. No, fuck that. And eventually it turns into something where they start fighting, altercation happens, and then people hold them down. The cops come, they hold them down, and it's like, yo, you were stealing. Why did you say where you made a whole scene? You made a cop beat you up. And now you're fucking being mad because the cop beat you up when you did steal. You know what I'm saying? So you did this to yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, hell yeah.
It'd be different if you're just walking down and they beat your ass. You know what I mean? But anyways, I think that happens a lot too. People that have like papers, it's not like, that's what I think, especially in California where it matters. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People, I realize that a lot of people that don't have papers, immigrants, you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying, you know what I mean? Like, they're really chill with the cops. Nothing really happens to them. They do their when they get stopped. But anyways, once you see an American, someone with rights, what the fuck, bro? You can't do this to me. Dude, what, and they start saying all this shit. They start having rights, and that's when you start pissing the cops off. and that's when they start arguing. You know what I mean? So most of the time they're like beating people up that are citizens because they think they have all these crazy rights when they probably did break the law.
Yeah.
Yo, this guy was speeding. You know, he started arguing. He got out the car and we had to beat him up. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, you made these people feel stupid and shit, and now you're getting beat up. You don't make people feel stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's my rule at least. You know what I'm saying? And I haven't got beat up by the cops, so I don't see where it's wrong. You know? I mean, you know, respect to everybody that got beat up to the cops. In you know what I mean? Like, unjustly or whatever you want to say, but, you know, a lot of people do deserve it. A lot of people deserve that shit.
Yeah. So, I mean, after hearing you, it's like sometimes people bring that onto themselves, but sometimes not. So,
like I said, you know, respect, and of course, that's, you know what I mean, that's always unfortunate and shit. But a lot of the times, you know, I'm going to be completely honest, and at least in the situations in San Jose that I know of, people talk about, that seems sad, and like, yo, the cop beat him up. You hear the real story because you're in San Jose. Yeah, this nigga, no wonder he got beat up. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Anyways, but that's like, you know, I mean, when we're talking about different, and, you know, when you're talking about race and discrimination, and, you know, that's fucking serious shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So I want to wrap it up. And before I do, was there any last minute shit that you want to say?
Last minute shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Man. Last minute shit. I want to talk about I think you asked me what I'm gonna do with Cup of Joe.
Yeah.
Cup of Joe this year, so I guess I do have shit for Cup of Joe planned, and I want to throw it out there. I guess like I want to do a lot of legal stuff this year, so you know keep an eye out for legal stuff, and if anybody knows where I could you know what I mean, display a lot of my stuff legally in restaurants, cafes, let me know. Of course, I'll be asking. And it's trying to take a different turn, of course, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And of course, still doing a lot of the legal shit that I do. You know what I mean? If you want to get at me, it's, you know, Instagram /Cup of Joe brand. You know, CUPOJOE brand. You know, BRAND. All together. You know what I mean? And you know.
And you could also find my information at Instagram /Unexpected Pleasures. I'm also on Facebook and YouTube. Just find this shit out, and it's all good. All right, so we're gonna wrap this up, and he's gonna do his thing.